All right, so this is 1414 North Collington Avenue. This is a property from Lakier Properties. Kim was very nice in letting me come over here to see this property. Let's go check it out. So I already went over this property with Navin, I think is how you say his name. I'm not a big fan of the finishes right away, I'll tell you that. I don't know how much money they put into this property. I have no clue. But I know for sure I'm not a fan of the finishes of it. Let's start showing a little bit of the work. It looks like it's been sitting for some time. There were some spider webs upstairs. Now, I'm not a professional in this, but I can definitely tell whenever, you know, I finish, it's not finished properly. And this is a prime example of it. But, of course, this is East Side Baltimore. I don't know, Navin was mentioning anywhere from $1,300 to $1,500 a month in rent is how much this property would rent for. Now, if we're considering Section 8, I don't know exactly. Over here, I forgot to show as well. I don't know exactly how much money they put into this or how much money they're trying to get out of it. Nice refrigerator, stainless steel, brand new. Looks wonderful. But again, finishes are not there, buddy. So what I'm basically looking for right now in a contractor is just somebody who does proper work, that's finished properly, inspected, passes inspection, a property that's gonna last a good amount of time. And this doesn't give me the impression of that, to be honest with you. I mean, it doesn't. It just doesn't. Let me tell you. This is what the neighborhood looks like. Alright, let's continue the walkthrough. Alright. Potential water damage over there. Let's go upstairs really quick. Couple things I noticed here right away: humidity. Like in any basement, you know, you're gonna see some humidity. Let's take a look at some of this duct work that was done here. Okay, small vent area there. Seems like new duct work. I'm not a pro at this, so I have no clue if this is good or not. I hope it is. The floor has a couple of water stains in it. Don't know if it gets flooded. It hasn't rained in a couple of days. Which, by the way, today is March the 7th. 2024. See, if I'm a contractor, if I'm doing work for somebody and this is the finished product and I leave something like this, it tells me something about the contractor. You know what I mean? Like, take a rag, clean it off, finish it properly, And maybe don't put it on. See, I don't even know if that's place property, but I'm not a pro at this, so I have no clue. Another thing I noticed is they cut the beam right here to make this fit, and look how much of a difference in height this is. Like, my thought process is, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. And I don't know if this is correct or not, but it just doesn't seem right that you would cut the beam that is a load-bearing beam to just put this much more of the HVAC system, right? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense in my mind. But again, I'm not a pro. This is not financial advice or any sort of advice. But you get the idea. It's like, oh, look at this one too. Look at that beam. It is not straight at all. And you do not have to be straight to notice that. All right. This is another thing I noticed. I don't know about that, bro. I do not know about that. Expansion tank, I know it probably doesn't have to have any sort of beam touching it like that. But again, I'm not a pro, but I would not have any sort of beam or wood touching this right here. Especially knowing that there's potentially pressure going on here. It's already bending a little bit. So anyways, let's continue. Let's move forward. Continue looking at the property. See some of the systems. All right, again, this is East Baltimore, and I am not a professional at knowing this area as much as I would like for it to be known by me. Look at the stairs. One thing I didn't like is this right here. I do not see a 5-year-old climbing onto that and it being resistant. I don't know if this is a $100,000 property, a $50,000 property. I don't think it is, but I don't know. If I'm looking for a contractor who's going to be doing work for me, I would preferably want it to be good finishes. I would want my property to look like it's going to last me a good time, so that every time that a new tenant comes in, I don't have to be worried about changing the floor every single time, or, you know, changing every single thing that's going to be breaking in the property. Again, just finishes. This is like this, for example. This is not going to last you a tenant. You know, a kid comes here, they're going to hold on to this for a second and it's going to go boom, done. I guess a small price to pay. Looks nice though, I'll tell you that. Looks very nice. See, I don't know if they did drawings for this. I have no clue. I'm just basing just on what I'm seeing myself. You know. I like the lights. I like those kind of lights. Make the space look very nice. Again, finishes. What kind of finishes are these contractors doing? You know what I mean? I don't know how much money they put into this. I don't know what their budget was. I don't know what kind of rent they're getting. But I know for sure, again, if I'm going to be doing a project, you know, I would want it to have, I don't know, a little bit more of a finish to it. A little bit more of a professional touch, I guess. Let's turn the lights off. But yeah, that's my thoughts so far. And let's go to the next property.